Luke, I am your daddy. I've never seen the movie. This is Eddie Cologne, EC Details. You're like, what's with the respirator? What's wrong with that? That's how I feel every single cotton picking time a brother has to use iron remover because it smells like hot, warm. It smells gross. Listen, man. CarPro tried to do it for us. You know, they tried to put a little honey in the sweetener, and it still ended up smelling like a bunch of poo with the scent. Iron remover is the worst smelling chemical in the industry. A lot of people don't mind it. Look, if you don't mind it, I want to shake my hand. I think you are the man. For me, I hate using iron remover. So any way I could get away from using it, I do because I hate the smell. With that, I want to talk to you about something super important. You're like, Eddie, what is it? Stoner's Car Care came out with a revolutionary, I said it. They came out with a revolutionary iron remover that is patenting that has no smell. If you smell what Stoner's is cooking, let me introduce you to this bad boy. Stoner's iron remover. This Stoner iron remover claims to be a non-smelling iron remover that's capable of still going after those ferrous metals in a different way without the horrendous, without the horrendous scent. Three, right? My favorite three, but they smell. They smell. We have Wheel and Tire Cleaner from Armor Diesel Supply and NV Purge, hand in hand, about the same kind of smell. You have DIY Details. I love their stuff. I use it with this bad boy. This is a decontamination perforated towel. I'm gonna call it a clay towel because I don't think I said it right. Shout out to Ivan, love his face. And then my favorite, also Labo Senderio. Eddie, what's the diff? I heard you, JB. What's the diff? Senderio or Senderio or whatever name they want to use for that is you should dilute it 1 to 3. So that's one of the first iron removers on the market. You got dilute that's as effective as these iron removers are out of the bottle. But we're not here to talk about those brands, right? Link in the description below. Help me buy coffee. Help me buy Isabel some curlers, okay? DIY Details, Rinseless 10, Eddie Cologne. Shout out to Eddie Cologne, me, okay? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about this. So I have it here. We're gonna do a smell test together. This is shout out to everyone who's about to get cancer with me for smelling chemicals. Doc, we're gonna, nothing. No, I'm in it like, look, I'm in it like, I'm eating this thing like groceries, okay? There is no scent. There's a hint, a little bit, just a little tiny hint of like a chemical they use in pools. Chlorine, tiny bit. We're gonna dilute it. We're gonna put it in a bottle. I'm gonna rinse it. We're gonna try it on the wheels. We're gonna try it with the clay mint. We're gonna try it on the body. Now, I do gotta tell you, everyone, you're gonna be like, use it on a dirty car. I don't have any because I take care of my crap. But I promise you there will be a part 2 on this. I just wanted to see if it really works. So we're gonna test it on my Alfa Romeo. It's been driven about another 900 miles, hasn't been washed. The wheels, we just pull it in. I haven't cleaned it. I was supposed to do a video with Ivan, I didn't. We're gonna try it on a Tesla. I had an iron removed the side of it since I coated it about 9 months ago. Don't even wash it that much. And then we're gonna try it with the clay mint. So I'm gonna put it in the bottle, the Presso bottle. Let's go through that and then let's get cracking. It doesn't smell. Yeah, it doesn't smell. It's empty. I have never used this, so please, when you're working with chemicals that you don't know her name or his name, wrap it up. It's the law. Okay, we're gonna take that right here. We're gonna put our situation here, and then let's see if we could take a step back. So we have that. Like I said, it doesn't smell. I just opened it. Smell it, look, smell it. Nothing, right? You're not gonna smell that. We're gonna pour it in. Now, out of the bottle, no scent. Like a little chlorine, that's it. Man, I cannot tell you how freaking awesome, excited, how joyous I am right now that this bad boy has no scent. We're gonna pour that in here. We're gonna make sure to get it full because we're gonna use it a lot today. And there you go. Now, out of the bottle, if I would have poured a regular iron remover like this, my whole garage would have smelled like anus. It would have been bad juju. People would have left the garage. My wife would have gagged. Not with this. I have it open. You can smell it there. Look at the color of the bottle, right? It's blue, my favorite color, blue, teal, green, all those things, purple, anything that makes my brown skin look sexy. You know what I'm talking about? So we're gonna put this on. And then I'm gonna show you on the side of the car here, but I'm excited to show you this. So this is Stoner's car care, Stoner's iron remover, game-changing technology. It says right there, no odor, no patent odorless decontamination. I didn't say, they did. Let's get to work. Put this much in real life. I'm just going to use it. I'm gonna let it sit to see if it does turn orange, because if there is ferrous metals, remember I haven't cleaned my car in such a long time. If there is ferrous metals, we should see this turn orange. So we'll go here. I mean, I'm using a lot. Not that you need that. I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit, let it do work. And then you see it turning here, orange a little bit. But if I'm doing this outside, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna spray it in here, and I'm gonna see how it works on the clay mitt and if it's lubricating. So yes, it is super slick. It is super lubricious. As a clay towel, as the iron remover, it does remind me of DIY, and it does not stink at all. Zero stinkage. I can sit here all day. I probably lick this stuff. So go back and forth. I'm letting it sit. I probably don't have any iron, but the whole goal was, does it work with this? How lubricating is it? And you can see the surfactants in it. Not real slick. It's real slick to the paint. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. That's slick. Scale of 1 to 10, I'll give this a strong 10 for how slick it is on the paint when you're using a clay mitt. I only use the clay mitt 90% of my washes. Sometimes if I get some heavy decontamination, I'm gonna use something else. It's slick. This thing right here is pretty impressive in terms of how slick it is. Now it's not turning orange because I probably don't have any iron on it, but the whole goal for me is if it does a decon, you smell it, man, it's not, it doesn't, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't stink. It doesn't stink like at all. It doesn't smell, it's not offensive. If I would have sprayed that much iron remover, anything else, it would have been hot. It would have smelled like hot booty cheeks in here. This, so far, it's a pass. It's a pass for me. So you can use it with this. It's super easy. How I would suggest you do it is you take one spray, you spray it in the mitt, you put one spray on the panel like so, you put one spray on the panel like so, and then you would just clay it. You would just clay it. See? That's how I would do that. So far, it passes the clay mitt test. Let's go test it on a tire. I have the Alfa Romeo wheel, same solution. So you know I'm not trolling. There is brake dust. You can see iron here. It is not the dirtiest, but it does get dripping. So I am going to spray it on. And then you can see it change colors right there. See that? You can see it change colors right there. There you go. So it does change to the color orange. It is going to sit there for a little bit. I did put it on the whole wheel. I am going to keep spraying it just to use over an abundance. You don't need that much. I'm being serious. Like, I would never use that much solution, but if you look at the tire itself, let's look at the bottom because it's dripping. If you look right there, right here, you can see that the color is turning orange. And you can see it right there, right here. So it does have color changing technology. It does change to that color. Hopefully that shows on camera. We'll get closer here. You can see it. that is the color of this iron remover. It's orange. I'm gonna take a cleaner here. I'm gonna zoom you out so you can see the whole thing. And then we're gonna spray it off. So I'm gonna let that. Now the true test of this would be, of course, on a dirty car, you know what I'm saying? Like a super dirty car. But I want to give you my first impressions of this. And you can tell that it's cleaning. Now, let's spray it off. You can let it sit for as long as you want. But for me, once anything turns orange or starts reacting, you can tell by this part right here that it's cleaning. Weird thing, I had a ceramic coating that I thought it was dead on here. You can see it, you see that? I used some other high pH soaps on this to do some tests. I thought it was dead, but look at that. I'm gonna zoom that in. I'm not sure what kind of cleaning power this has, but do you see how that's beating right here? You see how it's beating water? Let me get you closer, because that's wild, dude. What is it doing? Let me get you closer right here. So my tires, my wheels, had a ceramic coating on it, and I have been using a whole bunch of chemicals here. But look, it brought back the ceramic coating. What the freak? I don't understand. All right, yeah, but you could tell the way it's beating, how water just comes off of it. I honestly thought that was the graveyard dead. That's crazy. So, does it change colors? Yes. Does it clean? It does look clean. I didn't clean it that good. And if you look here, it does look clean on the barrel. Just a little agitation. And the coating came back. Now, that's some voodoo that we're gonna have to discuss. So far, impressed. I'm coming to you right now with the excitement, the joy, and here's what I got to say. I have not used it on gnarly cars, but I do want to tell you this. If I have a gnarly car, I'm using a real good wheel and tire cleaner, like Armor Detail Supply. I'm using something hard, heavy hitting, like Maniac, foam it on, cleaning as good as I can. This for a decon, for me, game changing. I'm talking about, it is awesome because it doesn't smell. It's lubricating. I could use the same method that I've learned from Ivan. One spray in the mint, one spray on the car, scrub with some rinseless, decon my car, spray it off, keep it moving, no smell. My wife's not cringing. Stoners, you outdid yourself. This might be the best product of 2023, no cap. No, for an iron remover not to smell and work, it's a chef's kiss. You're gonna say, Eddie, you didn't really test it on dirty rims, you didn't really test it on a car that had a lot of iron. Fellas, ladies, let me tell you something. Okay, your iron experience is always gonna be different from mine, but here's the thing. When I tell you that it did clean my rim and I thought my rim coating was dead, it brought it back to life, it cleaned it. You saw it reacting to iron. I could have left it there for probably 2 or 3 minutes and let it do its thing. I just wanna show you an example of how fast it reacts to iron. It turned orange right away. On the side body of my Tesla, I usually decon it twice a year. It was getting real scruffy. It was getting kind of dirty. I haven't touched it since Ivan was here the first time in March. I used it to clean mint and deconned it. Worked. No smell, 54 bucks for a gallon. What else do you want? Are you not entertained? What else do you want? You know what I want? I want you to hit that like and subscribe because we're on the road to 3,000. So here's what you can do. Subscribe, get on the chart for the road to 3,000. If you wasn't here for the 2,000 subscriber, we gave it all away. You can ask them, they got it, they got paid. It's great. I want to thank you for everyone who tuned into this. Join me in buying Stoner's Car Care products because this iron remover, goated. It might be goated. Unless someone else comes out with something that smells real cherry. And I'm not talking about P&S Iron Buster because that stuff smells like. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about, dog. Put the hat on the side, get you going, let's go. We're out. Thank you for watching.